This costume was so simple and only took about $20 to create. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel where we focus on growing healthy, natural hair. I have already started the process of doing my hair for this video, but I decided to record it because I am getting ready for a Halloween costume contest where my team at work is doing a Christmas for Halloween theme. So I'm going to be Rudolph. I chose to be a reindeer, and if you're going to be a reindeer, why not be Rudolph? So I'm going to show you all how I'm going to get ready for this contest and just very quickly what I bought for it. So I just left Party City and I got these antlers, which look so real. And they were only about $16. I got some white cream for face paint cream. So I'm going to use this to put a couple dots on my face. And then of course, Rudolph would not be Rudolph without his shining red nose. So I have a red nose, and this was $4 and this was about $2, all at Party City. I'm also going to bring in probably one of these, either my brow definer liner or my eyeliner. One of these probably will come into play, as well as some eyeshadows that I already have to make it look a little bit more real, but we'll see exactly what I use throughout this process. But let's go ahead and get started. As you can see, my hair is a little wet already, but I just want to apply a little bit more water so that I can put some product in my hair so that my hair doesn't dry out after I put it into my two pigtails at the top of my head. And it will also help me to manage it better and so that I can brush my hair a little bit more easily throughout the process. And I have already put a part through my hair. I didn't go directly through the middle of my head because I didn't think it would look right since the pigtails are going to be so close to my forehead. I just thought this would give it a better look, so I can swoop the hair over a little bit. So now I'm just quickly brushing my hair into place, and I am getting it as close to my forehead as I can so that I can put the antlers behind it. And I'm doing this because I wanted to incorporate my hair into the costume, and these are going to be the ears. And I want to show you all two different ways that you can create the ears with your hair. I played around with it a little bit before the video, so you'll get to see it one way here, and then on the other side I'll do it a different way. But here I just put the hair in the hair tie, and then on that last wrap around, I just didn't pull my hair all the way through. And then the hair that was left out that wasn't a part of the bun, I just wrapped around the hair tie, and I used a bobby pin to secure it. Now, I learned from the first time that putting the antlers on after you do the buns is very difficult, and I remembered that halfway through, so I am putting the antlers on now. And I was a little confused there. I didn't know if I put them on right, but I actually could have just twisted them around and it would have been fine. But I took them off, and now I'm going to put them back on again. So now that that is done, I am going to do the same thing on the other side until I get to the end of this portion where I'm going to put the bun in a little differently. And you can see here I am only using that Blueberry Bliss Twist and Shout cream in my hair. But if you do like to have more of a slick look and more hold for the ponytails, then you can definitely use a gel. I just don't like to use gels that much because they will dry my hair out and you get flaking. So I just stick with creams, and if some of the hair pops out, then that's completely fine. So here is where the process gets a little different, and I'm just going to secure my hair with a ponytail holder all the way through, and then you'll see I'm going to pull my hair all the way out, just as I did there. And I'm going to just twist it around the ponytail holder, and I'm going to secure it with a bobby pin. Here I just saw that I wanted it to be a little bit more smooth, so I'm adding a little bit more water and then a little bit more product, and then I'm going to do that same thing where I'm just twisting it around the back of the ponytail holder and using a bobby pin to secure it. As you can see, I am so proud of myself because it really did take a lot of trial and error to get the ears how I wanted them to be. So now I'm just taking a little bit more of that cream and taking a toothbrush and just slicking my edges down so that that looks neat. And then I am going to put the antlers on. As I finish up with this, I'll give you some more insight on what the contest will look like. So my team is going to, of course, all be Christmas themed. We're going to have the Grinch, we're going to have some elves, we're going to have Santa, and we're also going to have a Christmas tree. So it's going to be really fun, and I can't wait to see what the other teams are actually dressing up as. After I put on the antlers, I noticed that there were a few pieces of hair that were sticking out, so I just applied more bobby pins to my buns to hold those down, and that is pretty much it. And after this, I will then go into the face makeup, which was a struggle. So bear with me through this. I have not put on makeup in over a year, and even then, I didn't really do much with makeup, so definitely bear with me. So remember, this is not a makeup channel. I started off with the eyeliner and I tried to create a cat eye look, and I'll show you the strokes that I used in just a second because I did a lot of it off camera because it was so hard to show you all what I was doing while looking in the mirror. But I just took the eyeliner from one corner to the other, filled in the corner, and then went down at the bottom and met at that corner. So I'm going to use these eyeshadows and then a blush. I did a lot of this off camera too, so I already did the bottom part of my eye. Right now I'm applying the lightest color to the top of my eye, and what I did before was used first that middle gold looking color at the very bottom of my eyelid next to the eyeliner, and then over that I used the darker color, and it just created more of a deer in headlights look, and it just made it look a lot cuter. And again, I haven't applied makeup in over a year. When I moved, I got rid of all of my brushes, so I just used this blending brush for everything, which isn't the best, but that's what I had to do. So now I'm just going to apply the blush, which I then wipe off completely because I mess up with the face makeup, but I am just packing this on, and it just made it look like I was a reindeer that was out in the cold for some time, and I just loved the way that it looked. So it's such a shame that I did have to wipe it off because I messed up the face paint, but I would definitely do this portion again the same exact way. All right, so looking through many pictures of deer, I saw that they do have white dots on them, so I'm applying a couple white dots. As you are going to see, I'm going to go overboard with the dots right now, and that is why I end up wiping some of it off, and then my face starts to look chalky. But if I had the blush and did the dots correctly the first time, this would have looked so good. It still looks good in the end, but definitely don't make this mistake and put this many dots. It literally looked like I had chicken pox and I had to put that lotion that you use to calm down the itching, I forget what it's called, on my face. So I definitely had to tone that down a little bit afterwards, but I was just going to town with these dots. All right, so now you definitely can see what I was talking about. I look like I have the chicken pox at this point, but I am going to go off camera, tone that down a lot, and then I'm also going to put on a dress that has kind of a furry feel and also a brownish tone to bring everything together. And then I also put my nose on. So you can see I am definitely Rudolph ready now, and I am ready to go on to the camera for this contest. But before we wrap up, I do want to run through a couple more ideas that are great costumes for curly and natural hair. Thanks so much for watching my video. I hope that you enjoyed watching me as I created my very simple and quick costume for my Halloween contest. If you did, and if you also enjoyed the few ideas that I ran through at the very end for curly and natural hair Halloween costumes, please give me a thumbs up. I would also love to hear what you all are dressing up as this Halloween. Let me know in the comments. It would give me ideas for next year, because I always wait until the very last minute. Also, if you have not done so already, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And as always, I will see you next time.